Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our trailer reaction. I am Rob Medina, and I got the legend himself, Mr. Kuya P. Mr. Kuya P, how you doing today so far?
I am good. I am well. How are you, sir?
I am living the dream, and I'm actually excited to check out this trailer we got going on here. So hopefully we'll get something good out of this here, because some of us here don't own anything, and sometimes we just feel like we need to own the city. So we are going to be watching the new HBO Max, or not HBO Max, just HBO film, I believe it's called We Own the City, that stars Mr. Punisher himself, Jon Bernthal. So let's give it a roll and check it out. Damn.
You guys know who I
I think it's a series, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know if it's a film. I think it's a series. Yep, it's a
Yeah,
series.
it's serious. Okay, my
We
apologies.
asked the questions.
Yeah.
I'm just curious. I mean, what brought y'all into us?
His face cracked me up.
Long story, a lot of twists.
No doubt. No doubt.
I'm Nicole Steele with the Department of Justice. In a city of 620,000, BPD cops reported over 300,000 pedestrian stops in the last 5 years.
You guys have locked up and beat on so many people, we can't get 12 in a box we're willing to trust what a cop says.
Could there ever be a moment where a police officer performed their job in such a manner that you would agree with the finding that he should be fired for abusive behavior or brutality?
Certainly.
Has it ever happened?
We're doing our jobs. What do people want for us to stop policing?
They want us to do it without the collateral damage.
You know what the Baltimore cops who don't have complaints are doing every day?
No.
They sure as hell ain't policing.
And you can't just blame the cops. We serve the politicians who thrive on being tough on crime.
And when they reinstated me, they put me in a unit made up of a bunch of the biggest crooks in the whole goddamn department.
These men right here, my detectives, we do things by the book.
Mr. The Madness I'm living.
Drug war justifies a lot.
Mr. The Madness.
This is a dysfunctional police department with a culture that looks at accountability as a four-letter word.
I told you weeks ago about a federal investigation.
There's always a rumor of a federal investigation. This shit never happens. It's Baltimore.
This shit been going on for a long while.
We just followed the leader.
Am I going to lose my job over this?
Look around. We built this machine where half the damn country part with money and power chew up the other half that didn't have anything to begin with. Watch it work.
I feel like a god.
I teach these young kids to be good, honest cops.
Go, police!
The rest is up to them. I'm not a dirty cop.
Mr. The Madness I'm living.
There we go. Thoughts?
There's a lot that went through my head when seeing that trailer. You know what really actually got to me the most was there's a scene in the trailer where the cops had the kids arrested up against the wall, and they shoved one of the kid's face up against the brick, and you could see the sand on the grip of the brick just rub off his face there. I've seen that before in real life, man. I hated that so much. Yeah, that brought back up. It kind of triggered me, to be honest with you. Honestly, it kind of triggered me a little bit.
Same. I've been there, done that.
Yeah. So yeah. But quite honestly, as far as the show is concerned, I'm curious about this because I've heard plenty of stories about Baltimore Police Department being corrupt, heavily corrupted. I know some people who have worked in the department that I wouldn't say shared stories, but they've more or less kind of explained what it was like out there. So, I'm not sure exactly what this is actually like based on any particular story or any one particular cop. I'm not sure the whole story behind it, but I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I do want to see it, but I don't really care to see it, if that makes any sense, because there's some things about the show that
triggering
looks really good, but there are other aspects of the show that just doesn't grab my attention for me to want to sit down and watch, because to me it's more like the corruption we've already seen before and the injustice that is out there. I don't hope I'm not commentating with because I'm not trying to stand on any soapbox here, but it bothers me, and I just don't care to really see it in this, at least at this time with this show, to watch that sort of stuff. I'm just not that interested in checking it out. But if it comes across TV and I happen to be in the couch watching something, I probably would sit down and watch it, because I am a fan of Johnny Bernthal. I love his body of work for the most part, and the story looks to be rather interesting. But yeah, that's just how I feel. I'm conflicted, to be completely honest here.
I got you. For those that don't know, long before NRW, I was doing a lot of acting. The Wire, I worked on for the last 2 seasons of that show. Know a lot of the players that are in this trailer because they hired a lot of the folks that I worked with. Shout out to Jamie Hector, who looks like one of the main characters in this. And a lot of the extras in there. They actually filmed this recently in Maryland, Baltimore, and I actually received the calls to audition and do some work on it, but I've been busy with other things. So I'm super excited for this. I know a lot of people that are working on this, both in front of the camera and behind the camera. A lot of the locations that we saw in this trailer, I filmed many episodes of The Wire, America's Most Wanted. So I know a lot of the places that they shot at. So that's intriguing. And hearing about the overall story, knowing the people, again, like I said, that helped make this new series has me intrigued. To your point, Rob, I understand kind of like it could be triggering aspects. I don't know if it's triggering for you. I've been through different things in my life that, I know that, but I know also how to rise above that. But also I think it's very important for stories like this to be told. We have
I agree,
a corrupt
100%.
system. And if this is a way to educate people that the system is corrupt, then I'm all for it. So yeah, I'm intrigued about We Own This City, and I probably will check it out more than likely because I have that HBO Max subscription. So those are my thoughts. I'm looking forward to it. Jon Bernthal is amazing. To me, he is the Punisher.
Yep.
There's no when they shout out to Thomas Jane, but to me, and then I forgot who was the other guy after Thomas Jane. Ray Stevenson, who's also dope as well. He was great as one of the Asgardians because he got
Volstagg.
that.
Volstagg.
But Jon Bernthal killed it as Punisher. I'd like to see him come back as the Punisher since Netflix, a lot of those Netflix series are now with Marvel, as cemented from No Way Home when we saw Daredevil, that actor from the Daredevil Netflix come back within No Way Home.
Cox,
so there we go. So yeah, there's a good chance. Shout out to Jon Bernthal. We Own This City. Those are my thoughts. Bobby, Big Balls, how can they reach out to you and let them know how they feel about it?
Yeah, so you all can share your thoughts and follow me on my social on the Instagram and Twitters at Mr. Rob Medina, and on Facebook, simply just Rob Medina, and my show social media accounts on Instagram, You're So Cool with Rob Medina, and on Twitter, You're So Cool WRM. And Mr. Kuya P, where can they follow you, good sir?
The legend Kuya P on Twitter, TikTok, and IG, of course, Show Past Show, and here with Bobby Big Balls and the whole squad at the NRW and at New Release Wednesday, where nerds rule the world. Let us know if you own this city and if you're going to check out We Own This City on HBO in the comments below.
Adios, everybody.
There we go.